welcome to another edition on Manchester Reunited, your Manchester United fan page, where we get to talk about news, transfers, in-depth analysis, and basically everything associated with the club Manchester United. The show is always brought to you by Intimate Essentials, J Walker Designs, and Selling Face Beat. My name remains Nana Poku Hitfield. You can simply call me Venom. Now, before we get started, please hit the subscribe button. If you are watching on YouTube and if you are watching on Instagram and Facebook, please follow and like our page at Manchester Reunited. Now, I'm very sorry if my voice is a bit hoarse. I buried my grandma last week. So today on the show, we'll be looking at two top strikers we've been recently linked to in recent months and compare their stats and playing styles and how they are going to suit Manchester United. Now, the international break has given us an opportunity to look back on how the season has panned out and our chances of winning something this season. Now, Manchester United were knocked out of the FA Cup 2 weeks ago at the King Power Stadium by Leicester City. Now, honestly, I had a feeling we were going to be beaten when you consider the fact that they had a whole week to prepare for that game, whilst we were still hoping to get a win at the San Siro against AC Milan. Now, this season has been brutally unforgiving, and I said it in an earlier video that we needed to sign players in the January transfer window if we were to be competing on all fronts. Now, the big debate among Manchester United fans across the world is, should Manchester United sign Erling Haaland, or if there is an opening, we should go all out with Harry Kane? Now, this is not rocket science, but it has been apparently clear since we sold Romelu Lukaku to Inter Milan that Manchester United as a club have lacked a proper number 9. Now, I know people kept bashing Romelu Lukaku for being slow, bad first touch, blah blah. But let's look at his stats during his time at the club. Now, in the 2017-2018 season, he scored 27 goals in 51 appearances. In the 2018-19 season, he scored 15 goals in 45 appearances. So clearly 42 goals in 96 appearances weren't as bad as people made it seem when you consider the fact that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer used him sparingly in his final season at the club. Now also, when he decided to play Romelu Lukaku, he was used primarily on the left wing, which wasn't his position. So considering all these factors, that is a good start for a number 9, and his potency as a world-class striker has been vindicated with the number of goals he has gone on to score for Inter Milan. Now, honestly, Edinson Cavani could have been the perfect replacement. His pedigree, tenacity, and work ethic alone are one of the best out there of any number 9 in the world. Now, he scored loads and hundreds of goals and clearly knows where the back of the net is. But there is a saying that nothing lasts forever, and clearly age has eventually caught up with Edinson Cavani. Also, his season has been interrupted with so many injuries, which hasn't helped him at all. Now, he improves our attack anytime he plays and just hasn't been able to play in consecutive games this season. Now, there is also the problem with Anthony Martial. The potential this guy has is the opposite of what he's delivering at the moment. Now, I don't think we should even use the word potential for him anymore. Now, he turns 26 in December, which means that he needs to start delivering and delivering now. Last season, for the first time in his Manchester United career, he surpassed the 20-goal a season mark required for all top strikers in Europe. He scored 23 goals in 48 appearances, which was fairly encouraging, and most of us thought that he's going to kick on and show us why he was once the most expensive teenager when we bought him. But this season, at the rate at which he's going, I doubt he's going to match that last season's record, let alone surpass what he did last season. This season, he's got just 7 goals in 37 appearances, with 4 of those goals coming in the Premier League, which clearly isn't a standard for Manchester United strikers. Now, we've been so lucky to have seen prolific goal scorers and top masked men at the club when you consider the likes of Andy Cole, Ruud van Nistelrooy, Wayne Rooney, Robin van Persie. Now, as I said, we've seen loads of good strikers. Now, we've tried the short-term replacements in Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Odion Igalo, and now Edison Cavani. And it's about time we fix that position once and for all this summer. Now, today we'll be looking at two main targets, as I said, the club have been linked to in recent months. And the first name on the list needs no introduction in the world of football. He was awarded an MBE for winning the Golden Boot in the 2018 World Cup in Russia. He's virtually scored in every competition he's played in. He's also won multiple Golden Boots in the Premier League. And he's none other than the current England captain, Harry Kane. Now, let's look at the stats of Harry Kane and see what he is about. Now, in 327 club appearances, he has scored 215 goals. He has played 53 matches for England and scored 34 goals as well. Now, Harry Kane is perhaps the Alan Shearer of our time. Now, he is a natural goal scorer, and you can see that in the types of goals he scores. Now, unfortunately, Tottenham Hotspurs are underachieving at the moment. A player like Harry Kane needs the trophies to match the outrageous number of goals he scores every season. Now, consistently every season for the past 5 to 6 years, he scores more than 15 goals in the Premier League, season in, season out. Now, the worldie he scored against Crystal Palace last month sums up what an incredible player Harry Kane is, and every club in the world will be happy and will be privileged to have such a player in his squad. Now, he's also proven to be versatile this season, providing assists too. He is currently leading both the goal and the assist chart with 17 and 13 respectively. Now, if he does that, he will be only the second player to achieve that since Andy Cole did that with Manchester United some few years ago. Now, Harry Kane will be 28 in July and is now entering his prime. Funny enough, he's now entering his prime. Now, the problem though, will be negotiating with a certain Daniel Levy for his prize asset. Now, Sir Alex Ferguson once said, dealing with Daniel Levy was more painful than his hip replacement, which is utterly funny. So it will be very difficult, but it's an attainable target, and we hope the current DOF or Director of Football acts fast and try and get Harry Kane in the squad. Now, the next player we are going to look at is a beast. Honestly, he reminds me of Harry Kane so much with everything he's doing now. Now, he is the Terminator himself, Erling Haaland. Let's look at his stats and look at what this young guy is doing at his age. Now, in 160 club appearances, he has scored 118 goals. He also has 6 goals in 10 appearances for the Norwegian national team. Now, this boy has everything a striker needs to excel in the world of football. He has explosive acceleration and pace, athleticism, positioning, strength, and precise off the ball movement as well. Also, he is very quick to recognize when an opponent is preoccupied or caught ball watching, which often leads him pouncing when a gap opens between defenders, and that gives his teammates good options on and off the ball. So far, at a very young age, he scored all types of goals. He scored powerful long range shots, wall plays finishes, composed finishes during a one-on-one with a goalkeeper, headers, dings, whatever goal you think of, Erling Haaland at this age has scored them in his professional career. Now, he's also the youngest player to reach 20 UEFA Champions League goals, ahead of another maverick, Kylian Mbappe. He also broke Harry Kane's record of needing fewer matches to reach the 20 Champions League goals, and he did that in just 14 games, whilst Harry Kane did or achieved the same feat in 24 games. Now, astonishingly at his age, his hold-up play is one of the best out there. He acts as a good reference point, using his strength to protect the ball, to hold off the opponent, which allows others to run in behind. Now, he is often recognized for his sprints also, reaching a top speed of 36 kilometers an hour in a game last season, which is marvelous. Now, I just look at the guy and it seems he has no weakness. Now, at this rate and with age on his side, there is no doubt he's going to be one of the lethal strikers in the next decade, and probably he's going to make or he's going to write his own history in the world of football. Now, the problem though is the Mino Raiola baggage he comes along with. But things might improve this summer between both parties if we saw the Paul Pogba problems with Mino Raiola this summer. Also, there is this adaptation problem when it comes to the Premier League. Now, I've been saying this for years. The Premier League is a different animal to any other league in the world. But I know Erling Haaland has shown that no matter the occasion and the league, he always shows up and he keeps performing wherever he finds himself. So let's see what happens or what transpires in the summer. Now that we've got a director of football, we hope he acts fast and fixes the striking problem once and for all. We also know the finances post this pandemic has become a problem for all top clubs in the world and in Europe to be precise. But we hope our owners, which is the Glazer family, will back Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and his staff in ensuring that we build a squad that will be able to compete on all fronts in the next years to come. Now you've got a start and everything you need to know about these two wonderful players. Should we go all in for the more experienced Mr. Know-how Harry Kane, or should we go in for the kid who is breaking all records in Erling Braut Haaland? Who do you think, or who do you prefer Manchester United sign in the coming summer window? Let us know in the comments below. Like and share if you are watching, and also subscribe if you are watching on YouTube, and if you are watching on Instagram or Facebook, don't forget to follow us and like the page at Manchester Reunited for more stuffs, updates, and everything about our darling club Manchester United. Now Reunited Live will be back this April, this and every Sunday at 7 p.m. GMT, so stay tuned. When it's 7 p.m. GMT, make sure you join in the live section. As always, the show is brought to you by Intimate Essentials, J Walker Designs and Selling Facebeat. See you another time for more exciting stats and news about our darling club, Manchester United. Manchester Reunited, reunited for the Red Devil inside us. Glory, glory, Man United.